Hello everyone, it's Carrie back again with you to share a Christmas in July card using the Effortless Artistry paper collection from Crafty Meraki. This is the Festive Flora Wreath paper collection. This is beautiful. There are so many different wreaths you could use. They're already colored up for you, so this is going to create a very quick Christmas in July card, and I really adore this because when you don't feel like coloring, this is the perfect product. I'm going to choose this beautifully colored white poinsettia. It's a little bit different than what I would normally color a poinsettia, so I love that for it as well. And then I'm going to take the coordinating die, and this is a very large die, but it will cut out everything all at once. So I'm just going to line this all up. You want to make sure you get everything lined up perfectly so all the words will cut out right as well. And then I'll take that to my die cutting machine and look at everything that you get. So I'm going to carefully remove this here. I've just taped it down so it wouldn't shift when I did the die cutting, but look at that beautiful wreath that you get and all of these sentiments. So it makes it really perfect to create multiple cards or to save some extra sentiments for an additional card later on. I really love that about this collection. And look, that cut out everything on this paper, so we're ready to go. Now it's just a matter of choosing the sentiment you want to use and the layout. So simple. So today we're going to create a mini slimline card, and I'm just going to mimic some of those colors in the wreath. So I've chosen some Distress Oxides and some soft Christmassy colors. We've got some light green and some light pink. So it's an alternate color combination for Christmas in July. I'm starting with the Spun Sugar Distress Oxide ink. One thing that's really great about this is it's easy to blend these colors. And the truth is, when I go in with the Cracked Pistachio, I really don't want these colors to blend together. I just kind of want them to meet a little bit softly in the center. So I'm going to lightly put on some of that Spun Sugar. I almost went for the blue there, but I decided, no, let's stick with the greens. And the green will match the lightly colored holly in that wreath right there. I'm just going to put a light layer of the Cracked Pistachio and just have it barely meet the Spun Sugar in the center. It's a really pretty soft, Christmassy color palette. Once we have that done, it's time to give it a little bit of dimension, a little bit of a pattern as well. So I'm going to take the Mini Slimline Craft Around die, and instead of die cutting this, I'm just going to emboss this in the background. So what that's going to do is that's going to create a design and a soft pattern just to go with these soft colors. So I'll just tape that onto my paper, and then I'm going to use this embossing pad. It's just a light pad. It comes with most embossing systems or die cutting systems. And then I'll cut that, or I'll run that through my die cutting machine. And you can see I put a little too much pressure on the center, but that's okay because we're going to cover most of that up with our wreath and our sentiment as well. But it did create that beautiful soft pattern to go with these soft colors. I've chosen Warm Wishes as the sentiment. One of the reasons is that it is really warm here today. It's hard to get into a Christmas card when it's really warm, at least for me here. I think it's 111 degrees here, Fahrenheit. Yeah, so it is very warm. And what I decided to do was offset that wreath in the bottom corner. And then I'm going to pop up the Warm Wishes sentiment with some foam tape. And that'll go in the center. But the great thing about using this wreath in the bottom corner is that you can cut off the rest of that wreath and use it again on another card, or today we're going to pop it up on the top right portion of this mini slimline. So see here, I'll turn it over, cut off the remaining portion, and then use that to position it up here in the right hand corner. I wanted to use that cotton, which I didn't realize it had these great little drawings or illustrations of cotton in this wreath. And I didn't know that, so I just kind of trimmed it so that the cotton would show I think that's a really cool look, just like that. And then with the extras that I have cut off, you can save this. You can cut out a piece of that poinsettia or some of the leaves and berries and use them to pop up on your card. So save that, don't toss that out, and you may be able to use some of that with some of the other sentiments as well. Now today I decided we're going to spruce it up a little with these beautiful fern dewdrops. There's also some light green pearls I have there on the left, but I decided to go with these dewdrops because they're a little bit transparent, but they're also a little opalescent. They're so pretty in real life, and I think it creates just the right amount of sparkle on this card. I'm going to spread them out kind of in a spray going down the center between where the wreaths are and on either side of the Warm Wishes sentiment. And then I'll take my Crafty Meraki tool here. It's got a gem picker on one side and then a stylus on the other. So this is a really great tool for putting on your gems, and you can also use the other side for a variety of things, also scoring your cardstock. So it's really, really great. I'm just going to use that to add a little drop of liquid adhesive, pick up that gem, and then lay it right back down on the adhesive, just that quick. And there's our card panel. All we have left to do is add it to the card base. So I've cut this card base to 6 1/4 by 7, and then I scored it in the middle at 3 1/2. And that created our card base. Now I'm just going to add some liquid adhesive and add that to the card itself. This is a very simple, as I say, easy Christmas in July card. And if you're looking to make a lot of Christmas cards very quickly, you can use this beautiful Effortless Artistry paper collection to make lots of different cards. And think of all the different things you can do with that wreath. You could use it for a larger card. You could do a gatefold card and have the wreath meet in the center. There's lots of different things. I hope you enjoyed this video and this inspiration on this wreath here with the white poinsettia. See that cotton there? And look at those beautiful gems with the opalescence. And the Warm Wishes popped up with the slight bit of texture in the background. It was really fun to create this card. I thank you so much for stopping by today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back soon with more card making inspiration. I am wishing you a very happy crafty session. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.